Okay, hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Finding Peyote. This reading is going to be for Aquarius for March. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, please. Okay. In the middle, we have the Death card. That's awesome. Move my computer out of the way. We have Death card, so that's awesome. What's crossing you is the Six of Pentacles. So some type of like a new beginning is happening, a death and a rebirth, and this is either about your abundance. What's crowning you is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups, which is talking about just having a lot of options. I see that there's like a new opportunity for abundance, but there could be more than one opportunity. You're going to have to decide which way to go. And your foundation is the Hermit, which that's super relatable. And so having a lot of these choices and stuff is causing you to kind of go within and kind of think about what you want, really. In your recent past is the Eight of Cups, something that you've walked away from. In your future is the Ten of Pentacles. So that's awesome. That's like having everything. How you see yourself is the Queen of Pentacles. You see yourself as everything, a good person, abundant, making good decisions, being like a grounded person. How other people see you is the Page of Swords. Other people see you as being like innovative, having great ideas. Maybe they're watching your glow up online. And your hopes and fears is the King of Wands, which is awesome. That's really taking control, knowing what you want. Oh, four came out. So in your outcome, I usually pull three. Well, we have the Ten of Swords, okay. The Five of Pentacles, okay. The Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. So something is ending, but so something can begin. Oh, the Death card, right? Something ending, so something can begin. You also have two tens in here, so that's pretty awesome. Try to make my mic closer. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so Ten of Swords obviously is some type of difficult ending. The Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, but it also could be like seeking refuge type of thing. The Ace of Wands, obviously a new opportunity, and the Six of Swords is moving away to calmer waters, and the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. Okay, so let's clarify. In your position currently, you have the Death card, which is a major arcana. So this is something that, is supposed to happen. This is something that, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of this one, something that is fated, supposedly meant to be. And the Six of Pentacles is maybe talking about like your future. I'm getting that kind of vibe. So clarifying the Death card is the Six of Cups. So that could be going back to something from your past. The Death card could be, ending something and reuniting with something from your past. The Six of Pentacles is clarified with the Five of Pentacles. Okay. I'm seeing you just like want to start like a new opportunity. I see that you're feeling like unsatisfied in some situation, and you want to change that. You want to bring yourself into like a progression. Excuse me, sorry. Get some water. You're feeling like, nope, still gonna cough. Hold on one second, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. You're really feeling like there's something that, you want to progress to. Maybe you're feeling like stagnant. There's something that you walked away from in the Eight of Cups, so we'll clarify that as well. And there's another progression too from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups. You're working on something to better yourself. This Eight of Cups is giving me a vibe that you did what you had to do in order to better your, not even your situation, but like your life. You're realizing, that what you need is a new opportunity to get yourself out of this. And maybe you've manifested this and it's actually caused you to have lots of choices. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Oh, clarified with the World. Okay. So that could be talking about, needing to the World tier 2, which is also the ending, right? And the Death card is that new beginning. And so the World to me can talk about, really wanting to end this cycle of being in a cycle. Wanting what's best for yourself, whether if it's going to hurt or not. That's like the vibe that I'm getting. It's like King of Wands too is like doing what you want. The World card is just like, talking about ending these cycles, and this also could be talking about, wanting to actually pick something and stick to it. The Ten of Wands, yeah, with the Hermit. You're considering your options because, you want to make the right decision. You're really taking your time, to really think about what you want. And it seems like you really took your time to even do this Eight of Cups, which is your recent past. We're going to clarify. You're noticing that something is, changing within yourself. You're noticing that the things that used to satisfy you don't satisfy you anymore. You're looking for more. This also sounds like putting love aside to focus on other areas of your life. The Eight of Cups is clarified with the Nine of Pentacles, and so that talks about really wanting to focus on yourself, and like that's why you walked away. And the Ten of Pentacles which is in your future, is clarified with the Death card. So now you have the Death card twice, and we've got the World card, we've got the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of endings going on, and a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. So you could be wanting, like I said, focus on work, and therefore that actually is a good idea. Maybe that's like, it's happening, you're getting these thoughts in your head to do that, like focus on work or whatever, like put these people behind, put the past behind you, even put your old thinking behind you, maybe even how you think about work and like what you want to do. And and thinking about what your next step is. And this is kind of saying that it's going to be awesome. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So if you feel like you've been off track, or if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, the Seven of Cups, you don't know where to go, or you're feeling a little bit lost, this reading is kind of telling you like to not worry, because you actually are on track. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified with the Six of Wands. I don't know, when I do these readings, like my throat feels like it kind of closes up and I can't talk. I feel like I start talking like quieter and quieter. So I know a lot of people complain that I'm talking too quiet in these readings, but it's actually like I'm actually trying to talk louder right now. It's not weird. Sorry. Okay. So the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, maybe like a lot of you guys need to do that too. Like just take a breath, take a deep breath. Like I feel kind of like panicky right now. The Six of Wands is clarified. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified with the Six of Wands, and that's how you see yourself, which is really awesome. You know, you're really seeing yourself as an awesome person, as a successful person, as a victorious person, that you in general are succeeding in taking these steps. Like maybe you've taken steps that you never thought that you could before, ending bad habits or relationships because you had to, not because you wanted to. And you're proud of yourself for doing that, for taking the initiative, or to do what you say you're going to do. Page of Swords is clarified with Temperance, and this is how other people see you. And that also could talk about, you know, people watching you like from afar. People like thinking that they can't access you. Maybe you've cut them off. Death card, you know, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords stuff, Six of Swords. Maybe you're cutting people off, or you have cut them off, and all they can do is just kind of watch you online. And they're seeing that you are balanced. They're seeing that, you know, you're doing well. Looks like you're achieving goals or doing better for yourself. King of Wands is clarified with the Five of Wands, and so that talks about your hopes and fears. So maybe you're a little bit apprehensive about what you're doing, even though you're proud of yourself. You're worried that sticking up for yourself is going to cause a problem, and you don't want there to be any problems. You know, you just want everybody to get along. Two came out. So the Ten of Swords is clarified with the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands, and so that's like the same thing, you know. It's just really worrying about, it's kind of what I'm getting, the same thing, which is the outcome. So you worrying about this actually makes that happen, because I'm getting the same vibe. The Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, maybe you ended something because you had to. It's a harsh ending, but you're still worried about it, staying up. Five of Pentacles is clarified with the Two of Wands, and so that's coming to that crossroads and making those decisions, and feeling that it's either going to leave you out in the cold, or it's going to leave somebody else out in the cold. But it also talks about going to find help in order to make these decisions in life, which is awesome. I mean, you should always talk to people before you're making, you know, major decisions, people that you trust. The Ace of Wands is clarified with the Chariot, which is a new beginning. I mean, that's an awesome card combination. A new opportunity will be coming, and that's like the Chariot is maybe you're considering this new opportunity. Maybe you put this stuff to rest, and now new opportunities are coming, and you're really thinking about whether if you should take the next step. And the Six of Swords is clarified with the Hermit. That's your last outcome card, and that's talking about you know, you're going to still be in this mode because that's what's in your foundation right now too, with the 10 of Wands. So now in the end of this time, whatever time period this is, you're going to be moving away, but you're still going to be looking within, which is fine. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups, which is talking about being really emotional, and being loving and caring and being all of these things, which you also are in the Queen of Pentacles. So these decisions that you're making are really just to love on yourself, and that's really awesome. We'll try and get more specific with the Kipper deck. You have double major arcana too with the Hermit, and with whatchamacallit, the Death card. So that's something to think about. Like, you really I actually thought this in the car earlier, with like, because I was driving by myself, I'm like, I'm in hermit mode. Like, I'm just like sticking to myself right now and not really like reaching out to other people so much, like just a little bit, or into the people that I like are really close to me. And I think that's fine. And it seems like it's kind of fine in this situation too, because the Hermit with the 10 of Wands, you know, you're really taking time to think about what you want and what you don't want. And that's the 7 of Cups in the World. You know, you just want something more solid, and so you're kind of bossing up with like a King of Wands energy, in order to get what you want, and like to be more assertive or aggressive, but you're still like just worried about it. Let's see what you walked away from in the past. Occupation. Yeah, this does sound like work. It sounds like you want new opportunities, and then you also have a lot of opportunities coming. It's like the universe is bringing you a lot of opportunities, and the universe is helping you out to achieve the 10 of Pentacles, whether if you even know what the 10 of Pentacles is for you or not. What's the Hermit, please? The Hermit is clarified with toil and labor, and so that's talking about, oh, that's what I said, doing what you have to do and not what you want to do. The 10 of Wands, like there's also the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Cutting people off or cutting yourself out of situations, whether if you want to or not. Realizing maybe what you're worth. We'll see, what's the Death card about? Community. Okay. I'm going to look in the book about that. The literal meaning is friends and community. More abstractly, though, it's about support, being understood, and finding a place where you belong. Exactly, right? So, like, that's a work situation. Holy cow. This, like, just even super resonates, like, for me. You know, like, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I just want this to happen. But so the 10 of Pentacles and the Death card and the community card is talking about you in the near future are going to find out, or not even, well, I mean, you're going to find out, but it's going to, like, it's going to fall on your lap. All this stuff is like going to work out. There is going to be a new opportunity, you know, with the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. You're going to have to come up with a decision. You're going to have to end things, whether you're going to have to do what you have to do, not what you want to do, with toil and labor. But the Death card is talking about you finding yourself, and that work is important to you in finding yourself. Not work to make money, but work to find out what you should be doing in life. see what this Ten of Swords is about. Courthouse, okay. I'm gonna look that up. 223. Oh, challenging card. Here we meet a solicitor from proceedings in his wing, blah, 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 blah. So this card means lawsuits, court proceedings, divorces, wills, contracts. Crazy. Far away or challenging card. You might want to settle. This card also refers to negotiations. It can represent other formal public buildings like the city hall. Legal matters and decisions. However, does not necessarily announce a court dispute, but primarily reflects all decisions, discoveries, and assessments. Your relationship has to undergo a test now. Oh, or possibly it's your employment. The courthouse recommends discovering the truth and coming to an honest decision. This is a neutral or unpleasant card talking about courtrooms, tax offices, and negotiations. And I also might stand for a decision or a public building. It could be bad news if it's distant, but if it's close to the significator, it brings good news. So it could be bad. Well, that was bad news, right? Because of the Ten of Swords. Something's going to end. Decision making and the passing of judgment aspect of the system. Okay. That makes sense. If you, Ten of Swords, had to pass judgment on somebody, and that's you, King of Wands, too, needing to kind of boss up and take control and say the things that you might not necessarily want to. What is Ten of Swords? Let me cut it out. Pathway, in order to have like a new pathway, in order to free yourself. Maybe that's what the World and the Seven of Cups say. Maybe that's like this ending is like swirling around your head right now. Like you're thinking, should I end this? Should I not end this? Like, what should I do? What's going to be the best choice for me? And you're realizing now that, you have to do what you have to do in order to have a new pathway. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, and your outcome is clarified with the Poverty card. And so that's that lack mentality and thinking that you're not good enough. So perhaps right now in this energy, you're figuring out your work situation, what you want in life and everything, but you have to get past this lack mentality and thinking that you're not good enough because you're setting yourself back. Coffin, yeah, you gotta end it, and when you end it, that's when the Ace of Wands and the Chariot comes up. Concern. Let's see. The Ace of Wands and the Chariot is clarified with the Concern card. Literally, it's a sign of angst, confusion, and inability to focus, or even depressed mental states. This card describes ambiguities in our daily life, maybe a sense of lacking career prospects or having fears are related to lack of knowledge or specialist knowledge or information. Concentration problems. Maybe that's like warning you that there's, or you were just a little bit pessimistic about, about these opportunity that has come to you. Let's see what this Ace is. What's this opportunity? Main female. Okay. Maybe the opportunity could be like a leadership position, or that could be given to you from like a leader. The main female to me kind of sounds like a boss, or like making you like a manager. Let's look at the sword. Distance horizons. Okay, I'm gonna look it up, but I think that's looking at the silver lining of stuff. So the Six of Swords and the Hermit is clarified with the distant horizons from the Kipper deck. I don't know if I said Kipper deck. And I think Distance Horizons is talking about the silver lining. It literally, this card represents yearnings, dreams, hopes, and wishes. Faraway places. And even greater distances in the pathway. Oh, that's cool. So like you also had pathway. So it's like what happens is like you're 10 of swordsing something or things because you're making room for new opportunities, and what you're not even realizing is that like the potential is even greater than what you even think. It's something that's like a vision too right now in this current situation. It's something not realized, something that takes more concrete effort to make it real, so it's more than just a daydream. Which maybe the Hermit card is kind of talking that you're like kind of just daydreaming the situation about what you want to do. What will be the outcome of all this? Wealthy man, heyo. That means like, you know, success. That's what's going to happen. Thoughts are at the bottom of the deck too, so these are all things that are be happening in the future. These are the things that you're thinking about, that you want in life. You walked away from even like a job that was successful, paid you well or whatever, because you just can't do it. There's something about you that you just cannot do it. I totally get that. Okay, so let's do some advice for Aquarius, please. The Hierophant. That's really awesome. The Hierophant as advice. That means you need to learn how to forgive yourself. You need to learn how to get out of the lack mentality, because that's could be what's holding you back a little bit. It's held you back in the past, but you're growing a pair of balls. You've done some things. You're still doing some things that you have to, that you don't necessarily want to. You're feeling successful about it, yada yada yada, but you have to also do the work on the inside. Because this reminds me of like whatever that reading in February where it said something like this isn't just about quitting a job. This is about finding out who you are and what you stand for, and realizing that your career and your job is also reflecting on how you feel about yourself. Just the same as relationships, because there's relationships within work as well. So how you're letting people treat you, how you're letting people pay you, you know, that kind of stuff is a direct reflection on how you see yourself. So the Hierophant talks about needing to forgive yourself, to do some soul searching, and that's forgiving yourself is going to help you accept the Coffin card, the Death card. It's going to help you to achieve those things and to get there peacefully. And the Hermit's coming out again. That's kind of saying like it's okay that you are taking the time that you need. That's exactly what you should be doing. The Three of Pentacles as advice. So people do want to work with you. I don't want you to feel like you're not good enough. Like the Three of Pentacles as advice is saying like you can do this. People are just waiting. Just all you have to do is say yes. And the Two of Cups. You are on your right path. You are making decisions. You are finding what's going to be right for you. And the Eight of Cups as advice to me sounds like don't be afraid to walk away from things, just like you've been doing. That is the right decision. You can trust your instincts, and know that you're making the right decision to walk away at all times is fine. A little eggy. Okay, And finally, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which we're going to end on this card because that's awesome. That's really wanting the wheels to turn and to turn into a positive direction. Everything looks like super positive in this reading because there's a lot of endings and there's a lot of you taking control of situations. The only thing that's happening is that you have to work on yourself on the inside. You're starting to take care of yourself on the outside and taking care on things to better your insides, but you have to work on what's already in there too. And the Empress and the Emperor and the Queen of Cups again at the bottom of this deck. So you are on track. Everything is fine. Take a deep breath, like I said, and trust in yourself. This has been your reading. I hope it has resonated. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks, bye.